Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog. Giving a microphone, dressed like $1 million bucks. Diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, won't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Yep. Sometimes that's all I can say. Yep. Man. How far I've come is really unbelievable. But I finally figured it out, man. God allowed me to have the life I've had so that I can become experienced at so many different things. And in this experience, when I'm talking and sharing with people, I will be able to relate to a lot of different circumstances. Not exact, but just the circumstances, you know. If a person comes to me and they say, man, I've been down and out. Okay, well, I know what that is. Man, I didn't have any direction. Okay, got that, been there. Man, at one point in time, man, I just kept piling mistake on top of mistake. Okay. So, I think what I'm trying to say to everybody is when you're going through life and life is dealing the cards that it deals, I want you to understand that life deals everybody these cards. The disappointment card, the setback card, the failure card, the mishap card, the unexpected misery card. Everybody gonna get the grief card. Everybody gonna get the rash of bad decision card. Everybody gonna get them. Understand that going in, that everybody is gonna get these cards. Is how you play them, though. From time to time, one more time, it's how you play them. From time to time when I'm watching TV, I love to watch the World Series of Poker. I like watching poker tournaments on TV because it's really weird what's happened to sport, to poker. They're actually trying to call it a sport, and it's the everyday guy that doesn't have to be athletically inclined or anything, who has a shot of winning a title if they play their cards right. The best poker players in the world don't have the best hands. They just make the best plays. I've seen guys win a hand with 9-2 in their hand. That's nothing. And win their hand because they knew the bluff. They knew the odds. They calculated risk. They made the stakes higher than the other person was willing to pay. They gave off the illusion that they had something when in actuality they had nothing. So what what I enjoy about poker and watching it is that these people here play the hand they dealt. And it ain't always a good hand. But it ain't whether your hand is good. And it ain't whether you're going to get dealt bad cards or not, because you're going to get dealt some bad cards. Everybody ain't finna get 2 bullets in their hand. You ain't finna get 2 aces when you get dealt, when you play a draw poker. Some of your cards going to be nothing, but you got to turn that nothing into something. So when you get dealt these cards in life, it ain't the fact that you keep getting them dealt. I was talking with a young person yesterday, and we were talking. And we keep having the same conversation over and over and over. And they could not understand why they were not moving forward. But I said, you don't understand. Every time we talk, we have the exact same conversation. It is simply because you keep getting your cards and you playing them the same way. See, until you make a conscious decision to do something different, the results will continue to be the same. See, here's the way this works. When you're dealt the disappointments in life, it's how you handle the disappointments that determine the outcome and who you are. Because everybody going to be disappointment. Everybody going to lose a loved one. Everybody going to make a bad decision. Everybody going to wake up one morning and have done something they regretted. Everybody going to get caught at the wrong time. Everybody gonna make a mistake. It ain't just you. It is how you play your cards when they get dealt to you that determine who you are. Now, how do I play my cards better? First of all, it's a mindset. Quit looking at everything as just the end when it happens to you. Oh, Lord, woe is me. No, everybody got your circumstances somewhere. It ain't, oh, woe is me. It's, hold on, man, okay. Let me play this out to see how God done connected this to something else. See, soon as a person have a setback, what's the first thing a lot of people do? They go straight negative. I can't seem to get a break. I can't seem to move forward. Hold on, man. Do you realize this could be connected to something? See, you got to understand, man, that this thing is all connected, that you're not having these mishaps and these spills and accidents and falls for no reason. It's so you can become experienced at them. So when he takes you to the next level, when it happens again, you'll have know-how and how to handle it. If you keep throwing yourself off the cliff every time something happens, you're just going to be a cliff diver. Man, stop tripping yourself out. I was talking to this young person. I kept saying, and you know what they tried to tell me? I'm trying to stay positive, but the people around here, they just killing that. Oh, I see. So when you learn something and you know something, you don't take ownership of it. You allow other people to come into what you know and believe and shake it loose from you. I don't care who you are, you're not doing me like that. Here's the deal. I have a gift that was given to me from God. That is the gift of comedy. That's what I've done. I've made the bulk of my living on that skill set right there. There are comedians who are supposedly friends of mine, who I've worked with, who get around in huddles with one another, and they say, man, Steve really ain't funny. I don't see what they be laughing at. He ain't funny to me. He wasn't the funniest king to me. Excuse me. You're irrelevant in this conversation. Because regardless as to how you feel about me, there are people think that I'm knocked down, killed over funny. But more importantly, I own the gift that God gave to me. I take ownership of his blessing. Because you don't think it's so. You ain't taking that from me. Stop letting people steal your joy. Stop letting people take what you're supposed to know. Look, I'm a kind person at heart. Man, you ain't nothing. Now you sitting here going, man, I guess I ain't. What you tripping for? You are a kind person. Own that. Take ownership of it. Stop letting things God has given you be taken away from others. The devil's a cold player, and he got cold players working for him, just shaking, just taking stuff from you. You know, I'm a hard worker. I really am intelligent. You stupid. Man, I thought I was a hard worker, man. They came in here and said I was stupid, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What? Excuse me. You're a very bright person. Hey, y'all, take ownership. When God gives you something, blesses you with a gift, a talent, a skill set, a mindset, own it. Don't let people come in here and take it from you, man. Okay, I probably shouldn't have went there.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Man, greatest morning show on earth. Today's show is dedicated to all the bass fishermen in the world. Everybody that bass fish.
What?
Bass fish, crappie fish.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Bucket sitters, brim, sunfish, them lake fishers.
Yes, lake fishers, baby.
Yeah, I love lake fishers, man.
Fresh water.
I don't deep sea, another kind of fishing. We not doing them yet. We got love for you, but we just doing
It's not
lake
your day.
Bank fishers.
Bank
People that's got boats.
worms
go out
and
there.
minnows.
Look for them, hunt them down. Big mouth bass, small mouth bass. Come on, boy, pike, walleye. Let's do something.
Do you eat them? You eat your catch?
Hell yeah.
Well, I know you catch.
Well,
you
I do catch and
a
release
lot.
on my ranch,
Yeah.
except on Friday.
Oh.
On Fridays it's
Fish
fish
fry.
fry. Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
what? You have to fill your pond, your lake up again?
No, sure. They ain't there making babies now.
Oh.
Now, all the
okay.
babies ain't gonna make it because big fish do eat little fish.
Oh,
Understand
yeah,
that now.
they do.
Understand that.
It's the
now.
law of the land, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Even
yeah.
if they is a catfish.
Nature.
Hey dog, I'm bringing your little ass over here.
But I'm a catfish. I'm one too.
Yeah. That damn bass will suck you down, man. That bass will do you, man. That bass eat pretty much any. A bass eat a small duck on the pond.
What?
Yeah. If it's a big mouth bass,
Oh, because it's such a big.
You're going to
Big-
spit him out, though.
no, he won't.
Eating them means eating
duck?
them.
No, man. A baby duck, a large big mouth bass, he'll hit a duck. He'll eat a frog. Ain't nothing.
Really?
Lizard,
Wow.
anything go across that water, man. You got movement and he hungry. He gonna swallow you. He don't chew, he just swallow.
Muscles do the rest.
Yeah, you gone. You gone. Yeah.
You doing
Crickets, bugs.
good. No, it's not.
Man, you see them water bugs laying on top of the water, all of a sudden you hear.
Gone.
Would you hear that right there? That's it. He gone. Shirley, that's not the noise.
Okay, it's my nose.
But it's not. That's not a fish noise. You're drinking
Shirley,
a
you don't
big
sport
gulp at
nothing. You don't sport
7-Eleven.
fish,
Why are you so
sport watch.
irritated by it, though? It's just,
But
I'm
Shirley,
just
you don't
being
do
silly.
noises good.
Gulp.
Ruin
I think they're
everything.
good.
They're not good. They're just good to you. Stop it. Just doing
You're
noises.
the angriest comedian ever.
I don't need no help.
he the what?
I don't need
This
no
is
help
for me,
with my
then.
damn
It's
jokes.
just to let it be for me.
Let me write my joke. You want to add sound effects? Just go on, do it. Tommy,
Yeah, dog.
Tommy, do you want any sound effects with your joke from Shirley?
Huh?
Well, I don't
If
want-
they're
Here,
animals,
I'll tell
I'm
you
doing
what.
sound
I-
effects.
Okay,
Okay.
Junior, say an animal.
want to make that
Whatever.
clear.
Say it. You and Junior work good. Go ahead, Junior.
Coyote.
Arr!
There you go, Junior. See, from now on, you work with Junior. That's it.
That's-
Me and Tommy.
me.
No. Me and Tommy done gave you
Animals,
to Junior.
I'm doing
One more.
sound effects.
One more. Hurry up.
A big bear.
Right there. That's you and Junior. We'll be right back with some real funny right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. Junior, you ready?
Absolutely.
Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Hell no. Come on.
All right, me.
Wow, it's a rough room, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. I mean, coming in. You know.
It's time for Junior's poetry. Let's go.
I love your poems, Junior.
Thank you, Jay. And let me just tell y'all something here. I'm doing something different this week
Oh.
because I'm growing as an artist.
Uh-huh.
And so I saw something. I saw something
at Steve's face.
definitely traumatic go on,
Oh.
and it changed my thought process. I saw some coffee waste at Starbucks, and it pushed me actually into writing limericks.
So you're not doing poems this week?
No, this
Oh,
is
it's
a
just a
limerick.
Limericks.
Yes,
These are limericks.
But it hit me. I said, I need to be doing limericks.
Okay.
Like things.
And I didn't have
They ball
anybody.
them up too?
Yeah. And for those out there that don't know what a limerick is, a limerick is just a short story about an individual.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Oh, you
And
found
I-
out your ass wasn't a poet? That ain't last long. That was 3 weeks.
So I changed over to limericks, and I just found out
I like
that,
the growth in
Thank
you.
you, Jay.
you
And so
grow.
I just wrote some limericks about Shirley, you, Jay, Tommy, and Carla. I just,
You're an artist.
yeah,
Okay.
I just use it because I know y'all, and I know y'all can appreciate.
These are
it.
limericks, right?
Yeah, let me start with Tommy first of
Oh,
all.
okay.
It's a limerick about Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
There once was a man named Tommy who walked around in nice silk pajamas. He was quick to get mad and then turn back glad. Oh, Tommy is like a tsunami.
I love it.
Ta-da! Limerick. Okay. Well, that's the truth. It's the truth.
I love it.
It's the truth.
Well, that
Here's
was
one.
right.
That was right.
That's right. And I like to do one about my good friend Jay Anthony Brown. I've
Okay.
grown to know Jay, working with Jay on a daily basis. I've grown to know him,
Not gonna
and this
be
is what I
nice.
found out.
It's not gonna be nice.
Okay.
There once was a man named Jay who had diabetes that would not go away. He could not eat sweets, but he might lose his feet. But Steve hide his ass anyway.
I like it.
Getting better, Junior. You're getting better, Junior. Keep working at it,
All
Junior.
right, here's one by Carla. Just thought I'd do this
I
one
didn't really
here.
like that one.
I love that. My favorite. There once was a lady named Carla. On the Steve show, she is the baller. She keeps us so straight and well up to date. But Carla sometimes like to holler.
Good, Junior.
I know everybody's been waiting on this one. This is the one I've been waiting to do
This one
too.
right here.
Come on, I want to hear it.
Shirley. Oh, Shirley. And I love you, sis. I really do. You might well pick the crossbow up. There once was a lady named Shirley. She is real bougie and girly. She keeps Steve real straight, and she loves her mate, but Shirley don't come in too early. Salute to her. Those are limericks.
Keep it real,
Good
baby.
job.
Keep it
There
real.
it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Could you read Tommy's again, please?
Yeah, I sure. One more time for
Yeah,
you,
just
Jay.
read it for me.
There's once was a man named Tommy who walked around in silk pajamas. He was quick to get mad and then turn back glad. Oh, Tommy like a tsunami.
Yeah.
We don't know what we finna get. Who in here today, y'all? Who in here today?
I think you got
Okay.
something with the limerick.
That's just it.
Uh-huh.
Thank
right.
you. Thank you, God.
So now we're going to go from Junior's limericks that were very good, Junior, to Steve. With
Yeah.
Explain your segment, Steve.
This that I'm gonna do is, things that's code for.
Oh,
There are things people say, and you got to know how to read what they're saying because it's really a code.
They say one thing,
yeah.
but then what it really means is something.
Yeah,
totally
so I'm gonna call this segment is called code cracking.
Oh, code
you're
crack.
cracking the code.
Yeah.
You've always been the
You're
code
cracking the
cracker.
code, right.
Yeah. All right.
So, Shirley, could you do me a favor?
Yes,
Do you have one of these?
I do.
You say the first line,
And you'll crack
Okay.
the code.
and I'll crack
He
the
tell you
code.
what it means.
Okay,
Yeah,
like if a
good.
person says, I'm in between jobs.
Yeah, their ass ain't working.
Because you hear that a lot, right? Especially in Hollywood. Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
That's all.
You'll
it
crack
is.
that real quick, man.
Didn't take no time.
Right on that
All
one.
right.
Right on.
Here's another one, Steve. I don't really watch TV.
Cable got cut off.
You're good.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Yeah, be real.
Really watch
I don't watch no TV.
What's that code wide
Yeah,
open?
you don't watch football.
How you ain't watch boxing and power? Yeah.
All right, I know about this one. When you hear a lady say, "This is my favorite purse,"
She ain't got but one.
been there,
She
been
ain't
there.
got but one.
Been there.
That's it. She got that one Louis Vuitton. That's it. It's my favorite. Ooh,
My
yeah.
favorite purse.
Oh, my
All
God.
right. How about this one, Steve? We've decided to see other people.
Yeah. He just walked out on her ass. Just walked right out. He gone. He been seeing other people. You just got the memo talking about something we decided. He been seeing somebody else.
Oh, man.
Okay, here goes one. I don't really like a lot of company.
Oh, they stay with their mama.
That's exactly what that means.
You get that out of that.
Well, I mean, that's all I can tell you. I just try to think as quick as I can.
Okay, I like to take walks, because when you take walks, you get to see a lot.
They ain't
of
got
stuff.
no damn car. Nobody like to walk that far. How you like to walk downtown? Who the hell likes to walk downtown?
Okay, how about this one? They tripping down at my job.
Say it again.
They tripping down at my job.
You got fired. They tripping.
Oh, they tripping.
They tripping down there.
Oh, cracker, baby. Yeah. All right, you want to? Okay, we got to go. That was good, though, Steve. That was really good.
Very good.
That was good.
I like long walks, my man.
I like taking long walks. Yeah, you like walking downtown.
The hell you know done took off downtown.
Okay, we'll be back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now, the nephew is here to run that prank back. What you got for us, Nev?
The wedding stylist. The wedding stylist.
Said it just like that. Yesterday
Yes,
I said
you
it
did.
just
Did you?
like that. Where you been proud of me, Tommy? Wedding stylist. Nailed
He
it.
nailed it.
Know what
Yes.
I'm doing.
Here it is. Wedding stylist. Oh, I said it right. Hit play it here.
Hello.
I'm trying to reach Carmen, please.
Oh, who's calling?
This is the hairstylist, Lorenzo.
Oh, great. Hey, we were waiting for you. Hold on a second. I'll get her. Hello?
Hi, is this Carmen?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Great. Listen, this is the hairstylist. I'm supposed to be there to do your hair for the wedding.
Hey, are you lost?
No, I do have a bit of there's something that has come up, and I kind of need to discuss some things with you.
Are you kidding me?
Let me ask you something.
You know I'm getting married in 4 hours, right?
I do know. Let me ask you this. What time actually is the wedding? Is it at 5 or 6?
The wedding is at 5.
Okay. What have you done to your hair so far?
Nothing. You have the hair. I'm waiting for you to put weave on my head.
Right. Oh, God, dear.
No, you're on your way, right? This is a joke.
No, this is not a joke. I've come up.
Mama, tell Kim to come here. I don't have a stylist today. You came highly recommended, and I've already given you a deposit. You should be on your way.
I do understand that, darling. I don't mind giving you your deposit back.
No, that's not what I want. I need you here to do my hair. I have no one here to do my hair. I've already paid you.
I understand this, dear. Calm down. Listen, this is what I want to do. Okay? I do have someone that I can send there that's going to do an outstanding job for you. Okay? But I'm not. I've gotten into a spat with Oliver, and I
What?
It's a very.
Who the hell is Oliver?
Oliver is my friend, and we've gotten into.
Are you kidding me?
Well, it's been a serious blow up.
This is the most important day of my life, and you're not coming to do my hair. You're not taking care of your business because you've gotten into a fight with your boyfriend?
Listen, I'm not going to go back and forth with you about this. I've been arguing with him.
God.
I have argued with him all night. I'm not going to go back and forth and argue with you as well.
You don't have to argue with me. What I need is for you to be here.
I understand that, and I'm going to send someone there.
You are the most unprofessional stylist I have ever met in my life. I cannot even believe you're doing this.
Listen, I'm trying to deal with you on a professional level.
Oh, but you're not, because you're not here.
I understand that, and I'm not trying to rain on your parade at all.
Your professionalism went out the window when you called to say that you couldn't make it because you were in an argument with your boyfriend.
What I'm not going to do is go back and forth with you.
Mama, somebody find Kim. Tell her to come. Where is everybody? Mama, please get Kim to the phone. Oh, Lord.
Listen, what have you done to your hair so far?
Nothing.
Okay, has it been washed?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just waiting. Is that what's going on?
Yes, that's what's going on.
Have you been under the dryer at all?
No.
Okay, so is it still damp?
Why are you asking me questions? You were wasting time.
I'm trying to get when I send someone in, I want to send them in there.
Yes, I'm sitting here with wet hair.
Has your makeup been done yet?
No, I'm waiting for you to do my hair. I cannot believe this. Why are you asking me these questions?
Hold on, please hold on one second. Oliver, I'm not going to go. Oliver, I'm not.
Oh, my God.
I'm not going to sit and discuss
this
it with
is crazy.
you. I'm not going to discuss it with you
ridiculous.
now. Let me take care of the client. I'm not going. Hello.
Are you kidding me?
Listen, is there any way you could possibly push the wedding back to 7?
You are crazy. You want me to change my time because you're in an argument with your boyfriend?
Listen, this is the first time.
You are the most unprofessional stylist I've ever met in my life. And trust me, darling, I will put the word out about you.
No, hold on.
I will make sure that you never, ever do business again.
Wait a minute now. What you're not going to do is put the word out.
You don't curse at me.
You're not going to put
You're ruining my day.
I understand that.
You have no reason to be mad. I'm the one that should be upset. It's my day.
You're not going to talk to me like this either.
I can talk to you any kind of way I want to. You call ruining my day.
Hold on a second. See, you got this talking crazy to me, Oliver, and I'm not finna go with it. Now, what I'm not going to do is sit and let some talk to me crazy.
Oh, no, you didn't call me a
I'm not going to sit here and let you talk to me.
Oh, you know what? I wish you were coming to this church. I got your
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. Now, I got someone I can send in there to get your hair done. Do you want it or do you not?
Who are you sending?
I am sending, listen, I will be sending my assistant. And she washes hair. She's been instructed what to do. Don't worry, she'll get it together.
Do you want me to let a shampoo girl style my hair for my wedding?
Look, do you want...
Are you kidding me?
Oliver, please.
No, you need to be talking to me, not Oliver.
I understand. Listen, let me take, don't raise your voice at
Oliver
don't
right
raise
now.
your voice at me.
I can do whatever the hell I want to.
Look,
you have ruined my wedding day.
No, I have not. I'm trying to get your wedding day together. Now I'm going to send this young
shampoo girl to do my hair.
Cynthia is very good. She will be there at 5 o'clock. We will have you ready.
My wedding starts at 5 o'clock.
I don't know what to say.
What you need to be saying is you're on your way.
Cynthia would be on
I don't want Cynthia to do my hair. I didn't pay Cynthia to do my hair. I paid you to do my hair. And if you have to bring Oliver with you, you need to come on.
Oliver, do you want to go?
Oh my God.
Do you want to just go with me? Okay. I have one more thing I need to say.
You don't have to say to me. The only thing you need to be saying to me is that you and Oliver are on your way. You are about to ruin the most important day of my life.
I am not about
Are
to...
you on your way, yes or no? Are you on your way, yes or no?
Yes. And I have one more thing I need to say before...
What do you want to say?
Listen, don't come for me.
Boy, you better spit it out.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by all your bridesmaids.
Oh, my God. I am going to kick their... I don't believe they did this to me. That's why I can't find those heifers. Oh, and I'm kicking your too, Tommy.
Did they get you, baby? Did they get you?
This was not funny. Not today. This was the last thing I needed today.
You know what? They wanted me to get you yesterday. I said, no, we waiting till the wedding day.
I have been under so much pressure.
I got one more thing I got to ask you, baby.
Yes.
What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
There it is, home run hitter.
Okay.
Let's get to it. Come on out and hang out with your boy. It's a Summer Breeze comedy show, Saginaw, Michigan. Huntington Event Park at the Dow Event Center, 7 p.m. Michael Matthews, I'm coming to see you, man. I did this for you, man. Michael Matthews, the godfather of stage plays. Even Tyler Perry bows down.
A Jesus Christ production.
Hello.
All right, we'll come right back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Jay, you're here with a segment called Thick Book or Thin Book. Please explain.
Thick book or thin book. I have never written a book like my boss has several books. How many books you have, Steve?
3. 4.
4 books?
3.
Well, I'm doing some research on writing a book. And, I need to know if this is going to be a thick book or a thin book. So here we go. Dance Tips by Master P. Thick book or thin book? What do you think?
Dance Tips by Master P.
I remember when he was on Dancing with the Stars with those sneakers on. Yeah.
All right. Here we go again. Skin Lightening Tips by George Wallace. Thick book or thin book?
That's
Really,
going to be
Jay?
thick.
That's going to be a thick book.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
going to be a thick-ass book right there, boy, because he going to have to do some explaining.
Makeup tips by Michael Blackston. Is that a thick book or a thin book?
I love that dude right there.
I like Michael Blackston.
Yeah, man. Let him do this one, man.
How to put bass in your voice by Junior. What do you think?
That's real thin. That's real thin, Jay.
Oh, it's like that, Jay?
Couple pages.
Oh, that's wrong.
Come on, Junior, you got some bass.
I'm using it now.
All right. Thick or thin book? Thick or thin book? Cooking tips by Shirley.
Oh, that's
Thin.
Several volumes.
That's on a
Hell
paper
yeah, that's a
towel, Jay.
thick
That's
book.
on a paper towel.
And at the end of it, she gonna try to cook something.
Might turn into a TV show, Jay. You never know.
No, it's going to turn into a fire.
All right. I'm hitting everybody. Here we go. Racing tips by Tommy.
You go to hell.
Track? You mean track and running?
You go to hell.
That's
Is
a
that
thick book. That's a thick book now. That's a thick book.
All right. Here we go. I'm hitting everybody, so get ready.
Okay.
Things I really give a damn about by Carla Farrell. What you think?
Oh, that's thick. That's thick.
I think it's going to be pretty thin.
That's thin.
That's a pretty thin book there.
What's the title again? What is it, Jay?
Thick or thin books. These are. I'm letting you know. Let me know if these are thick books or thin books.
Got it.
Thick books or thin books. All right, did I give you white women that have dated Jay? Is that a thick book?
That's thick book.
That's probably a thick book right there.
Sad.
Man, maybe medium.
Sad, huh?
Okay, all right. I'm hitting
It ain't
everybody.
that
All
No.
right, how about this?
What?
Thick or thin book? Comedy tips by Nick Cannon.
Ooh, Jay, you throwing rocks now, Jay. You throwing rocks now, boy.
You threw a cannon at Nick Cannon.
Okay. All right.
That hurt.
That's
that
another
hurt.
friend, Steve, we've lost.
Okay, here we go.
You ain't going on the show.
No, I'll never be on Wildin' Out. I'll never be. All right. Here we go. Last one.
Okay.
Thick or thin books? Thick or thin books? I guess I should pack up after this one.
Go ahead.
Thick or thin books? Head tips by Steve Harvey. What do you think?
Hair tips by Steve Harvey.
It could go either way because he had a lot of hair and now he's bald.
Now he's bald.
Well, now we got the mustache. Now we got the beard now.
yeah.
I got one last one for you, Jay.
Jay, this ain't a good week.
It's not a
Let's
good
have
week.
it.
What you got? What
have
is it, man?
Radio Employment by J. Anthony Brown.
Got to be a thick book.
Encyclopedia.
Here's another one for Jay, though. Here's another book for Jay. Comedy clubs I can't go back to.
You got ugly.
All right, Steve, let's get to the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, and this is Ann Tripp with the news. Well, President Trump talked about Baltimore again at a rally yesterday that he held in Cincinnati. He blamed Democrats, claiming that they ruined great cities, blamed Democrats for everything, basically. There's word that a New York City police departmental judge is going to announce her decision in the Eric Garner case sometime today. Garner's daughter, Emerald, says she's grateful that people, even at the presidential debates, spoke out and understood her family's pain.
We've been waiting too long. Time's up. We need answers now. So I understand that they feel like there's a process and de Blasio feels like he needs to keep repeating the same thing over and over again. I will continue to say fire Pantaleo. I will continue to call for someone to make a decision.
And, of course, that reference was to Bill de Blasio, the mayor of New York City, who's also hoping to become the presidential candidate for the Democratic Party. A former director of the Richard Nixon Presidential Library, a guy named Tim Naftali, says he found a tape of an October 1971 phone call that Ronald Reagan placed to Richard Nixon from the United Nations right after that world body voted to admit mainland China. Reagan called to vent his anger over the African countries who defied the U.S. and voted the way they wanted to do, bringing Beijing in. In the call, Reagan, who was about to become the patron saint of the new Republican Party, calls the Africans monkeys.
To see those monkeys from those African countries, and they're still uncomfortable wearing shoes.
And And it's Richard Nixon laughing. Senator Rand Paul, one of only 2 senators to vote against the 9/11 health care package, now says the Tea Party is dead. Paul says that the new budget deal worked out between the Democrats and the GOP spells the death of the Tea Party. The new deal raises government spending to $324 billion under this Republican president. The populist and many say racist Tea Party movement dates back to 2009 when CNBC reporter Nick Santelli ranted against spending by President Obama and called for a Tea Party revolt. They've been barely heard from ever since Donald Trump's been elected. Today's the day that the governor of Puerto Rico is to give up the reins of power due to a scandal involving some 800 pages of leaked and profane email communications to him and 11 of his pals. We'll see how that goes. Bad news on the labor front. Lowe's has told thousands of its workers that their jobs are being eliminated. 5 police officers in Columbus, Ohio, facing departmental charges for their roles in arresting Stephanie Clifford, better known as Stormy Daniels, that stripper who said she had an affair with Donald Trump and was paid off. Stormy insists the police are trying to damage her reputation because she spoke out against Trump. So she's suing, by the way. And today is National Women's Astronomer Day.
Space, the final frontier.
Ooh. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, a really few depressing reasons someone will lie on a date. You want to hear these, and then you give us yours. All right. They don't believe they're good enough, so they'll lie.
Makes them feel more important, right?
They think of love, of dating, and of relationships as a game. They just don't know any better, so they lie. They lie.
No, I'm lying.
I'm going to lie.
Yeah, and I know you guys have some other reasons.
I'm not going to tell the truth. It's going to
If I don't want to be with you?
That's just 3 reasons?
Yeah. Those are the 3 main ones. They don't believe they're good enough. They think of it as a game, and they just simply do not know any better.
It's not that you don't think you good enough. You just making show you good enough.
By lying.
Yeah. By building up. Oh, yeah. No, it ain't that you don't think you good enough. You just trying to stack the deck. How much you make a year? $400,000. Now, you make 40.
You added a whole nother zero.
Zero is powerful.
About 400,000. I get it's a bonus at the end of the year, and then that keep her hopeful that things gonna be. I just got this job, so I'm on pace. Yeah, my bonus check at the end of the year will be $360,000.
That makes sense. At nothing.
Yeah, you got to.
You want to look you dead in the eye with it,
what?
Because they think it's a game. They just think, dating, love, and relationships, they think of it as a game. It's just a game, so they lie.
Well, if a guy's in the throwback business, it is a game.
What do you mean?
Some girls is into it for game, too. They just want to see if they can run their little situation and make it work out. And a lot of women are playing the game now. So a lot of people do think it's a game.
It sounds to me like you're justifying all this lying that you guys
No, I'm
are
not
doing.
justifying nothing, but a lot of people think it's a game. Men and women now treat dating like a game. That's why that's why families is broken now. Everything jacked up now.
Catfish TV show.
So, man, that catfish, that's unbelievable to me. 3 years online with a person, then you going to meet them.
Yeah.
But I'm in a damn stranger car. I caught a plane.
I don't get that.
Yeah. Man, this little dude, good-looking little black kid was on Catfish. Went to see this girl. Man, you should have seen this girl.
What?
Dog, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'd have whooped the dude on Catfish. I'd have whooped his ass.
The producer, the star.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'd have stoned.
I'm with you because they know what the person look like for this all.
Dog, this big girl came to this dope man and was lying, talking about she not here, come back later. And the little dude, good-looking little black dude, man, I couldn't understand. I said, man, he got to have plenty girlfriends back in St. Louis. You done caught this plane down here. It's me. That little dude looks so hurt.
Oh, she finally came clean and said it was her.
It's me.
What's she look like?
George Wilder's mama, it was sad.
No,
so sad. She on a show called Mullet. It's a whole different show. It never go wrong with a George Wilder mama joke.
You're proud of yourself right now. Wow.
You was waiting on it.
I was waiting on it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time now for Comedy Roulette. Jay, please quickly set this up.
It's so easy to explain this. You test our comedy ability every week.
Yeah.
Tell you what you do. Take 5 subjects, put them on the wheel, spin the wheel around, wherever it stop. show you how good we are. We take from there.
All right, let's
Put
go.
5 up there. Put 5 up there.
All right, here we go. Here are the subjects. Number 1, the deltas ain't all that.
No, they ain't.
Hold up, dog. How'd that get on there?
Jay, how'd that get on there?
Just read what's there. Read it.
I love
read
some
it.
deltas now, Jay.
Number 2, your car smells funny.
That's a good one. That's a very good one. That's a good one. Yeah,
Number
like
3, you try to act like you don't know nobody.
All right.
I don't know how people like that.
Number 4, people who let their new positions go to their head.
Oh, that's a real good one there. Yeah.
And then number 5, sky caps.
Spin the wheel. Put them up.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel.
Let's go, Cat.
Sky caps.
Spin it.
Give me that. Come on, sky cap. Come on,
This
sky
ain't
cap.
all
Sky
that.
cap. Sky cap.
What? What you
Number
got?
4, people who let their new positions go to their head.
Can I have this?
Go ahead,
Let me
Jay.
start this thing off right here.
Come on.
Man.
You know the people who get just a little small ass name tag on their dough. Ain't never had one.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they betting you.
Yeah.
Just because they got a name tag. They get a little 2-cent raise. 2 damn cents. No, not vernacularly speaking. That's all they got
Well,
with 2
two
damn cents.
Per check.
Per check.
That's it.
How about that? Look at that. What you making? What you making now, huh? I got 2 cents more than you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll tell you what that kind of under about the new positions. When they go to their head, I used to work in fast food, right? Me and my partner on fries. All of a sudden, somebody got called in sick. Now he get to wear the headset. Now he talking crazy to us. Now he on fries. Now he ain't part of the crew no more. Hey, I said I need the fries up now.
Now he talking ugly to you.
Yeah, he talking ugly to everybody because he got the headset on because the boss done called in sick. This your first day with it. He don't even know how to control it. He hitting, may I take your order, but he coming on the intercom in the back when he's supposed to press the other button to go out to the order. I'm just saying, he just a dude that hit it with his head.
What you got, Tommy? What you got, man?
I know good and doggone well you ain't posting on Facebook that you the lead vacuum cleaner operator at the plant. Really? And now you got your picture on there with the vacuum cleaner? Really?
Yeah.
Really, dog?
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
What you got, Steve?
Yeah, man, that's how they do it.
People who let their new positions go to their head. I just have 2 words for this one. Donald Trump.
Well, cut up.
Do what the hell he wanna do.
Oh, man, he's acting a fool. He letting his new job go straight to his head.
Yeah.
I got a partner of mine in the joint, right? So I go to see him. He work in the furniture department, right? Now, the people in the furniture department make 3 cents an hour. The other workers make 2 cents an hour.
Yeah.
Do you know that the 3 centers talk trash to the 2 centers? Like, how much money you making? 2 cents an hour? You ain't making no money. When you start to make some cash, talk to me.
Oh, man. That's the new position go to their head,
Let
man.
it go right to the head.
They let it go right to their head. And you know what I can't understand, though, man, is that when you do get a new position, how come everybody else got to call you by your last name? Like, you just you was Charles yesterday. Now you expect us to call you Mr. Jenkins. Oh, we got to call you Mr. Jenkins?
Yeah, not today. We got to call you Mr.
Yeah,
Jenkins.
but you was Charles yesterday. They just gave you a raise.
Hold on. I know you ain't put a sign in front of your parking space at the job that say Larry Jenkins, lead bathroom attendant. I know you ain't done this.
No, that would happen.
You ain't done this, Larry, have you? You the lead bathroom attendant? Really?
No, that would happen, man. It goes to their head.
Oh, you got a new position, but you still getting a ride to work with me.
Oh yeah. Oh, you don't even worse, Jay.
Well,
I think you letting your job go to your head.
well, we'll be back. Shirley let the job go to her head. She decided she don't want to talk right now.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, it's your boy J.N.T. around for the J-Spot Comedy Club this Tuesday night. J-Spot Comedy Club, 5581 West Manchester Avenue. I'm inviting all of, I like to say this, the comedians who have performed at the J-Spot Comedy Club. I'm having a comedian appreciation night. I got food. I got champagne. I got liquor. I don't have that. We're not going to have that. Come out, eat, drink, hang out with your boy. It's Tuesday night. Now it's RSVP. Call the J-Spot Comedy Club. You know the number. Leave your name. You can't bring any guests. It's just comedians and comedians. Let's come out and have a good time at the J-Spot. It's on me. I got you. J-Spot Comedy Club, 55. It's just comedians. Customers, you can't come. 5581 West Manchester. I got food. I got chicken. I got everything. 5581 West Manchester Avenue. Watch out there now.
Ooh, what you got?
Paper clips.
What does that
Okay,
mean?
don't say no more. Just go and do it.
You don't want him to explain
It
it?
speak for itself.
No, what is?
No, it doesn't.
You know what a paper clip is, don't you?
Yes.
I
It
thought he just
speak
had
for
a,
itself. Paper clip.
But in a prank, okay.
Yes.
I just thought it was an outburst.
Tommy.
Tourette.
I don't just bust
Tommy.
out and say paper clips out of no. Yeah, understand.
You go too far, son.
Travel.
I'm trying to reach Veronica.
This is she.
Hi, Veronica. How you doing? My name is Philip. I'm from Corp. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How can I help you today?
You were with the company here. Let's see. You just left about 6 months ago?
That's correct.
Okay, and you left with a severance. Am I right?
That's right. I'm sorry, who am I speaking with?
Philip. My name is Philip. I'm actually calling on some security questions and wanted to reach out to you. Now, you own your own travel agency now?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, you actually left with a severance when you left the company. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. And how long were you actually with
I was there for 8 years. I'm sorry, who am I speaking to again?
My name is Philip. I'm with security.
And what can I do for you, Philip?
Well, we have you started this business now. Did you start it before you left?
Philip, I started this business after I left there.
You started it after you left there?
That's correct. 1 month.
1 month after you left there. Okay. So the reason why I'm giving you a call, and I've been, we've gone through some security tapes and things of that nature. We're missing so many reams of paper. We're missing thousands of paper clips. We're missing so many office supplies, and it's been brought to the security's attention that it's targeting that you are the person that has taken all of this office. I'm sorry?
Let me get this right, Philip. You are calling my place of business, asking me if I have used paper clips and paper. I have customers in my establishment right now. I can't talk to you about this.
Okay, ma'am, listen. I know that I'm sorry for calling your place of business, but I want to say this. We're at the point of actually picking you up behind items that have been taken from the company. So I wanted to call and see if we could get it taken care of over the phone. Now, if you got to go, then I'm going to have to actually come out to your business, and that's something that I'm trying not to do.
You know what? Hold on 1 second. You hold that thought. Who the is this on my phone talking about some damn paper clips? I have been gone from there for 6 months, and you calling me now about some paper and some what?
Paper clips, ma'am. We're missing at least 5,000 paper clips.
I'm going to tell you what you can do. I have been out of that company for 6 months. I worked for y'all for 8 years, and you all let me go. I didn't take anything from you.
Okay. Have you ever used any paper or any paper clips outside of have you done that?
Of course I use paper every day. I run a business.
Okay, but you're using our paper for your own personal business. Your travel agent or whatever it is that you have, you're using office supplies. That right there is against the law.
Oh, no, I will go and buy you some damn paper clips.
Okay, well, we don't want paper clips, ma'am. Now, we've given you a severance pay, and from my understanding, it's been a substantial amount. And right now, is going to be filing charges and taking you to court over these paper clips and paper.
I'm going to tell you what you can do with them 5,000 paper clips. I'm going to paper clip them together and hang you off by your I ain't stealing no damn paper clips. You're going to call me 6 months later talking about some paper and paper clips.
Okay, ma'am, I don't want to go back and forth.
Philip.
I'm sorry?
This is some Philip.
So, are you wanting to return all the merchandise? Because it looks like...
I didn't take no merchandise. I don't have to steal nothing from y'all. I worked for you for 8 years. Talking about I stole something. I was employee of the year.
For 8 years, you stole paper clips. You stole office supplies, scissors, masking tape. You have taken markers, pens. We got it down to a
I don't know what videotapes you got, Philip. I ain't steal nothing from y'all. I was Employee of the Year. You all gave me a severance package. How dare you call me 6 months later? You can take them paper clips and shove them up your behind.
Excuse me?
Are we done here?
No, we're not done here.
So take your videotape and your paper clips and your scissors, and you know what to do with them.
No, I don't, ma'am. Now, listen, what we're going to have to do is you're going to get served right there at your travel agency. Where are you located?
Excuse me?
We're missing over 5,000 paper clips, and we need those. Now,
you know, what's your address? I'm going to bring your damn paper and paper clips to you. How about that? Give me your address.
So you are...
Philip.
You are guilty of using the paper, aren't you?
We all use paper, Philip. I don't steal.
Which means, guess what? It's against the law, which means you have stolen something. If you have taken one paper clip, it's against the law. And we want our doggone paper clips back.
You got pens in your car, Philip? That's a corporation? I bet you do.
But I work for the company.
I'm trying to run a business, so you stealing too. Give me your boss's number. You calling my damn phone talking about some pens and paper clips. You lost your mind. Give me your address. I'll bring the pens and paper clips. You ain't got to come pick me up.
You've taken so many pens and so many paper clips, thousands of reams of paper.
I'm trying to run a business. Don't call my phone with this.
Okay.
Talking about some paper clips. Give me your address.
I'm going to say this to you now. I'm going to go ahead and order the police to come over. I'm
What?
ordering the police to come and pick you up, okay? Because I'm trying to get the problem taken care of over the phone.
Bring the police and you come with them. Come get it. I got something for your when you get here. Bring them. You calling me about some paper and paper clips. I've been gone from there for 6 months. You crazy.
Ma'am, you have stolen paper clips from the company, and we want our paper clips back.
Bring your over here. You want to get some damn paper clips, and I'm going to call my man so he can kick your over here if you want to. You want the address? You want the address, Philip? Come on. I'm a professional. I'm trying to run a business. I got to walk away from my customers and deal with some about some pens and papers. Are you
and paper clips. And paper clips. Because you stole over 5,000 paper. You're a thief. And you also, you better be ready because you stole some stuff for Tommy, and he's been over here about it too.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait, who's Tommy?
Tommy says you stole a bunch of his stuff.
Listen, I don't know nobody named no damn.
You don't know Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? You don't know him?
What you say?
I say, do you know Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Do you know him?
You got to be kidding me.
Your girlfriend Dorothea got me to prank phone call you.
Ooh, I'm going to kick her. I'm going to get her right now. I'm going to kick her.
Calm down. You good?
You made me step in the back room on you. Ooh.
Hey, let me ask you something, baby. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
How y'all feel about it?
Oh, God.
How y'all feel about it?
Oh, Lord.
But you play too much.
Yeah, he worries.
But that's what I do, though, Jay. That's what I do.
I know.
Okay. August the 3rd, I'm on the plane Saturday morning. I am headed to Summer Breeze Comedy Show. Saginaw, Michigan, Huntington Event Park at the Dow Event Center. Show jumps off 7 o'clock. And then August 30th and 31st, Mr. Harmonica, if you would, Labor Day weekend, it is Bethesda Blues and Jazz Supper Club. And as the background plays, I will let you know that I will be at the Bethesda Blues and Jazz Supper Club 2 Friday and 2 Saturday. Would you harmonica me out, please? Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jay, and thank you, Nephew. Can't wait to see your set.
Call me Jazzy Neff, please. Jazzy Neff.
Yeah, can't wait to see your set, Jazzy Neff. All right, listen, we're coming.
He doesn't have any rhythm at all.
I know. Coming up, the Strawberry Letter.
My jokes got rhythm. Shut up, Carla.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now, it is time for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need any advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. Right, Steve?
Yeah.
Step up to the mic.
No, yeah, of course. Wasn't really caring.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, is he my kid's daddy or granddaddy? Dear Stephen Shirley, as nephew Tommy would say, buckle up and hold on tight. He just said it. For real this time. There's no easy way to explain my situation. I am a 28-year-old married woman. I married my high school sweetheart, and we have 6 kids. But I'm not sure who my kid's father is. Here's why. 10 years ago, I lost my parents in a bad accident, and living without them was unbearable for me. I started drinking, partying, and having sex all of the time with different men. I was a mess. My boyfriend had no idea about my secret sex life. One night when I was drunk, I went to my boyfriend's house looking for him and ended up having sex with his father. His dad and I had amazing sexual chemistry, so we continued to have sex for years. I got pregnant with my first child, and my boyfriend and I got married. Since I've been married, I've only had sex with my husband and his dad. I do not use protection with my husband, and I do not use protection with his dad. Recently, my husband's dad and I ended our affair because it was getting harder to sneak around. I also stopped drinking and decided to get my life together so I can be a better wife and a great mom. But the first thing I need to do is figure out who the daddy of each of my kids. Who is the daddy of each one of my kids? Is it my husband or is it his father? I love my husband dearly and I don't want to lose him. His love and support got me through the worst part of my life. I need to tell him about my affair with his dad, and I need to get him to do a DNA test. My kids deserve to know who their dad is, right? But I don't want to ruin the relationship that my husband has with his dad, so how do I approach this? Please help. Well,
God!
Yeah. Yeah. This is one of those moments. Yeah. You're going to ruin the relationship. I mean, no doubt about it. If you tell, you're going to do that. I mean, so I don't even know why you put that in the letter, because that's definitely going to happen. You know, I'm sorry that you lost your parents 10 years ago. You know, that's why they have counseling and stuff like that, so people can work on those kinds of issues and not use drinking and sex and things like that to get through it. That's what you did. That's what happened. This is really crazy. I'm glad you changed your life around, but boy, have you left just a trail of mess behind. Just a trail. What I don't understand is why you kept sleeping with both of them, both your dad, his dad, and your husband, the dad's son. Why did you keep doing it for so long? You said you did it for years. And why were you doing it with no protection? Because you know when you do it with no protection, you can get pregnant or get a disease or something. I mean, that was just dumb. I don't think you should tell. I just don't. I mean...
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go, Sheriff.
Come on in here,
no,
man.
there are times, you know, when this applies, and I just think there's one of them. I just think this is a secret you're going to have to take to your grave, because there's no way, if you do tell, you're not going to ruin their relationship. This is just because of your past behavior. This is just one of those burdens you have to carry, and you got to carry it to your grave, as far as I'm concerned. Steve?
First of all, sister, you've made a series of bad mistakes, and you just got to eat them. But now, this moment that you're having in this letter, I need to tell him, talking about your husband, I love my husband dearly, and I don't want to lose him. His love and support got me through the worst part of my life. I need to tell him about my affair with his dad, and I need him to get him to do a DNA test. My kids deserve to know who their dad is, right? But I don't want to ruin the relationship that my husband has with his dad. So how do I approach this? Please help. There's nothing to approach here. You've made a series of mistakes, horrible mistakes. You're not the only one to blame here. This your husband's father, has a world of responsibility to bear up under this. How could you do this to your son? That's a big issue too. How could you do this to your son? See, now here's the messed up part. You're the only one getting everything you want, young lady. You're the only one getting everything you want. You got your husband, you got your affair, you got your kids, you got all this. Now, I ain't saying you ain't had no troubles in your life, you have. But you've compounded them with some other decisions too. But now, and then the father-in-law this man you have an affair with, he getting everything he want. He got grandkids. He got his son. He got his daughter-in-law. He got a chick on the side. He cool. That's trifling. So you and him have been the only ones getting exactly what you knew you were getting. Let's look at the lives who don't know what they was getting. Your kids don't know who they doggone daddy is. Not really. But then it's really not a question for them right now because they're just assuming that's my daddy. If you take that from them, what have you done? This ain't the time to run your mouth. This is the one time Shirley done got this straight.
No, really,
situation, no, really.
Steve,
you always recommend telling the truth.
No, I don't.
And
always.
now you saying live a lie, and this is when you have to live the lie
because she's destroying families if she does.
It's okay, Shirley. Yeah. You've always said you should tell the truth. It's okay. Yes, you have.
No, that's
yes,
what you hear.
And now
that's
you changed it on this one.
Hey guys, let's not
you got
That's
to lie.
what you hear, though. You hear what you want to hear,
guys.
No, that's what you say, Shirley. Shirley, this is my turn with the letter.
So don't bring my name. Keep my name out your mouth.
No, it's the strawberry letter. We'll be back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on with part 2 of your response to today's strawberry letter subject. Is he my kid's daddy or granddaddy?
Now, this is the strawberry letter. I've been asked by my co-host to keep her name out my mouth when I'm doing my answer. And I'm finding that increasingly difficult to do. But let's just reiterate this 21-year-old married woman, married to a high school sweetheart, got 6 kids. 10 years ago, she lost my parents in a bad accident. She started drinking and having sex with all kinds of men. One time she went over to the house looking for a boyfriend. He wasn't there. She wound up having sex with his daddy. They've continued to have this affair even though they've gotten married. She has always kept an affair going with her husband's father. Now she got 6 kids and she don't know whose kids they are. So she wants to go have a DNA test. So she wants to stop drinking. She stopped drinking and decided to get her life together so she can be a better wife and a great mom. She said, but the first thing I need to do is figure out who is the daddy of each one of my kids. Is it my husband or is it his father? I love my husband dearly, and I don't want to lose him. You're about to.
Yeah.
His love and support got me through the worst part of my life, and this is how you repay him. I need to tell him about my affair with his dad, and I need him to go do a DNA test. You're going to go tell your husband about the affair you've been having with his daddy. Now, I just told you're going to ruin these kids' lives because these kids only know your husband as their dad. And they know grandpa as their grandfather. You gonna go in there and rearrange that, but you don't want to lose your husband? This is exactly how you lose your husband. You running there, running your mouth with this information right here. The best thing you could do is stop seeing his old man, ask God for forgiveness, and go on and get your life together. If you do decide to go in there and tell, which would be the dumbest thing you can do, you're going to ruin the kids' lives. Your husband, his father-son relationship will be damaged, possibly beyond repair. Your life will suffer because you won't have this husband anymore. Then you won't have the affair you had it with. And I got something else you haven't thought of. Your relationship with your children could be damaged by this. Because when they get older and finally figure out what it is you did, that's going to be a tough one. So you talking at this point doesn't make any sense to me at all. None. And once again, I'm going to say this, though. My co-host has gotten it right by telling you to stand down and shut your mouth. I have promoted lying since we got on this show.
That's what
you do. The biggest promoter of truth-telling
that would be
has
me.
been my co-host.
That would be me.
I have told her sometimes the reason men lie is because if we know the truth ain't gonna go good, we will give you a lie instead.
This is one of those situations
where the truth ain't gonna go good. There's no good can come out the truth.
Right. I agree.
Nothing. And finally, I got her to understand why lying is necessary.
Yeah, you can't. She'll destroy everything and everyone.
This shouldn't have been written.
Yeah.
You don't know kind of documentation.
Really?
Yeah. But she's feeling guilt. That's what she's feeling. All kinds of guilt since she's changed her life around. Yeah, that's one thing she's going to have to do. She may need therapy after all,
Yeah.
to deal with all of this because she's dealt with a lot.
When you do tell them, do the kids say granddaddy, daddy? Daddy, granddaddy, granddaddy, daddy. How they do that?
Look at him, Carl.
Granddaddy,
That
daddy.
is a legitimate question.
I hate everyone on the show except you, Carla.
Granddaddy, daddy.
I hate him too. So, is your brother really your niece, your nephew, or your auntie? What do I call a kid? What the kids going through?
Granddaddy, daddy.
Granddaddy, daddy.
Shirley.
Steve, get them.
Well, if
Get them.
He ain't come. He about to get in it.
I was gonna say something reasonable.
Okay, please do.
Technically, the kids will always be brother and sisters because they share the same mother.
Right.
Yeah.
So technically, they'll always be brother and sister. Now, if you get rid of the technicality of it,
Here we go.
Uncle
we're
Daddy.
gonna have a damn problem.
Yeah.
Cause somebody over there is gonna have to be somebody uncle.
Uncle Daddy. Uncle Daddy.
Oh my God, this is a mess.
One of them boys is gonna be an uncle, and one of them girls gonna be somebody aunt.
Yeah.
But all of them is their cousins.
Steve, see you in it.
When you find out your ass gonna have to be the niece though.
It don't take long to bring him in.
Yeah. He has to get in. You know it, and be the ringleader.
Well.
He's not just
Sitting
in
up
it.
in here. Roll call at the family reunion. Gonna have a lot of people standing up with the same damn title. And you can have multiple titles in this family.
Wow.
Will all the sons of Walter stand up, please? Now will all the sons of Walter Jr. stand up?
It's the same people.
It's same people.
All right, Steve, we got to get out of here. Email us at strawberryletter at mygirlshirley.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, Steve, there was a time when cheating was defined as either you were sleeping with someone else or you weren't. It was just that simple, right? Well, now there's a new one, guys. It's called financial cheating. Psychologists define it as any purposeful financial deceit, between two or more individuals who've got a stated or unstated belief in mutual honest communications around financial matters. So here's some things to look out for if you suspect your spouse or your mate of financial infidelity. Ooh. Pretending a new purchase is an old one.
This Jackie. Keep going.
See right there.
Jackie.
I knew this was. Ooh.
No, this is Marjorie too.
Yeah. Is this just women?
This is me and you too,
this is us, right? This should have been number one. Hiding purchases and hiding receipts.
Fellas, y'all go through that?
Jackie.
No, my wife don't do that. She just put the stuff in her closet. I can't tell what's new and old, no damn.
Okay.
And I sure ain't looking for no receipts, so I missed that one.
Yeah, you put it in the trunk first, then then when the coast is
That's
clear.
how you get it to the house.
Yeah, the coast is clear, then you move it to the closet. Okay, here's some other things when you know someone is financially cheating on you. Hiding credit card statements.
Oh, I wish I could talk right now without.
Why y'all saying
Because I want to say something and I can't. That's why I'm saying
Having a secret credit card.
You know what? I tried to hold it. I hope she listened. Oh, you did it. Oh, you did that.
Oh, here's another one. Having a secret stash of money. That's how you know you're financially cheating on your partner.
Hell, I got that.
Here's another one,
impossible.
Steve. Keeping a raise or a bonus secret. Not telling your spouse about that.
Well, we haven't got one of those in a while. So that's it.
Steve, you like to go to Vegas, gambling money away in secret or winning
I
money
messed
from
around
gambling.
and told her that I had won these jackpots. And she go on the side of the bed and get all these tickets. I'm going to cash these in. Ain't no need of you giving them back. What?
Wait a minute, she took your tickets?
Whoa. You getting ready to do what? I'm going to cash these tickets in and some of these, she thought they tokens. Them ain't tokens.
The chips? You talking about chips?
Wow. How much were
I'm
they,
turn
Steve?
this in, Steve. You got a lot of money right here. We don't got to go back and lose all this. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Me and you come to Vegas for two different reasons. You're now touching the main reason I'm out here.
All right, we'll be
I'm
back.
need you to put them damn chips down.
With more of the
Step away from them voucher tickets.
With more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This Keeping It 100 question from Carla for the crew is, have you prayed for the downfall of your ex and why? Have you prayed, guys? Anybody? For the downfall of your ex?
No, I ain't that bitter.
No.
Well, yeah, I didn't get
I'm not that guy.
Oh. No.
I don't
just
pray
me?
for nobody's.
Allegedly.
No,
I prayed for the Lord to take you out my life. I prayed for that.
But you don't want anything bad.
I mean,
or
when I
anything
heard
like
something
that to
bad about
happen.
my ex, I didn't really be upset about it. I'm like, what? That happened to them? I wasn't that. I took it.
Yeah.
You know.
She pregnant. What?
That's not a downfall.
To me, it was.
I ain't like really
about
praying
you,
for
Unc?
nothing like real bad to happen. Like, I was, I prayed for a lockjaw one time.
Lockjaw. Wouldn't talk.
Yeah, just a temporary stroke, left side. Just
Tommy.
temporary.
Let's move on. Tommy.
Court appearance on court day.
Oh, on
court day, I did ask for a car accident one time. Oh,
That ain't-
a couple
yeah,
of
that's-
things,
that's
but it wasn't nothing. I just wanted not to make it. That's all. I didn't want to be hurt, but I want the car to be tore up total.
I mean,
You going through your
Struggling
Rolodex,
with
you
this,
thinking
Steve.
back?
Yeah, you're really struggling.
Yeah,
What, Tommy? What were you saying?
I wish you ran out of gas on a cliff.
So wait, when we first started this segment and Shirley asked y'all this question, y'all was like, "No, I ain't never done nothing like that."
pray, but
They didn't want to
Shirley.
admit
But
it.
what was your question though?
The question is, have you prayed for the downfall of your ex? And if you have, why?
No, not the downfall.
But something to happen.
But to fall down.
Okay, I'm just saying that's the same thing, guys. Okay,
Yes,
it's
that's
the
what
same
we're
thing.
saying.
Same thing.
Like slip on some steps in your heels
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
and go into an uncontrollable free fall. Stuff like that. That
In
wasn't that.
slow motion.
Get a heel caught in a sewer grate, something like that.
On the
Fall asleep
sidewalk.
with your perm on. That's what I'm talking
Now we bald.
Burn your damn scalp.
That's about the most you've done.
Nothing really bad, though, right, guys?
Nothing bad.
Yeah, nothing
Stranger
bad.
come up and slap the hell out of him, something like that.
That's where you draw the line. It's something bad, just right.
Yeah, I don't know nothing really bad to happen, but if I find out, you.
I love Steve.
I know, because all this
Yeah,
blowing
I'm
and
trying,
stuff.
it don't be nothing bad,
No,
Yeah.
Chased by a pit bull or something like that.
Like if I find out your house got burned down and all the tapes was in there, I'd be cool.
What tapes? What's going on?
Just any tapes,
Somebody super glued your mouth.
on
This is
this
a
show.
question for y'all, because y'all the one carry grudges.
Wait a minute, Tommy. You're the one. I know you're not talking
Shirley,
about carrying grudges.
Well, but
Just
Shirley,
answer the
hold on.
question.
No, I
You
think
got a
he
point.
on to something.
Okay.
I think he on to something. I think he on to something.
What?
But
Can y'all
Shirley, as
answer
I
the
recall, and I've been your friend, oh Lord, 18 years now. You ain't ever forgave. What's his name?
Now what's his name?
Okay, we're
You
not
ain't
talking
ever.
about that right now.
You ain't ever forgave. What's his name?
What's his name?
Ever.
Shirley, you send me scriptures every morning.
I know.
Yeah, she
And they
sent
say
them to me
call-
too.
Hey, I'm not perfect, Junior.
I know.
And Carla, they say you know how to slide on the car and disconnect brakes in by 4 seconds.
Carla, you
said
can
that?
disconnect
Who told you
brake
that?
line?
Allegedly.
Carla poured sugar in a man tank one time.
Carla,
Allegedly,
5-pound
you
bag.
have no proof of that.
Carla,
A
for
5-pound
sugar.
bag. But Carla, when the man gas tank exploded, what did you need? How do I need proof when the butcher knife is still in the last tire you cut.
Carla, allegedly. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Right.
At this point.
This was a question for the guys.
Yeah.
I mean, just out there just stabbing the tire.
You have no proof of that. This is all
Carla for
allegedly.
real?
Carla for real.
Carla for real.
I will be President Trump on this show. There's no collusion.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here's some trending national news, guys. Another day, another missile launch from North Korea. For the second time in a week, North Korea is firing missiles. South Korea's Department of Defense says the North fired 2 short-range ballistic missiles off its east coast from the Wonsan area. The White House says it is monitoring the situation, but there is no indication that they posed a threat to the U.S.
Trump, he gonna come and get me. Ooh, Trump is. Ooh, I'm scared. Don't fire a missile. Missile gonna fire. How about that?
As I was saying, the White House says it is monitoring the situation. There is no indication that they posed a threat to the U.S. or any of their allies. Jay.
Yeah. Look at me. Do I look scared? Do I look scared? No, not scared. Shoot missile day, missile every day. How about that?
Moving on now, Mr. Kim Jong-un. Quickie entertainment news story. Jussie Smollett back in the news. He sold his San Fernando Valley home at a $30,000 loss. Smollett, who allegedly faked a hate crime earlier this year, reportedly sold the hillside bungalow for $1.655 million. He bought it for $1.687 million a couple of years ago. So he took a $30K loss there. Not a bad loss. Could have been worse, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Moving
That
on.
ain't enough to get meatballs.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, a really few depressing reasons someone will lie on a date. You want to hear these, and then you give us yours. All right, they don't believe they're good enough, so they'll lie.
Makes them feel more important, right?
They think of love, of dating, and of relationships as a game. They just don't know any better, so they lie.
I'm going to lie.
Yeah, and I know you guys have some other reasons.
I'm not going to tell the truth. It's going to
If I don't want to be with you?
That's just 3 reasons?
Yeah. Those are the 3 main ones. They don't believe they're good enough. They think of it as a game, and they just simply do not know any better.
It's not that you don't think you good enough. You just making show you good enough.
By lying.
By building up. Oh, yeah. No, it ain't that you don't think you good enough. You just trying to stack the deck. How much you make a year? $400,000. Now you know you make 40.
You added a whole nother zero.
Zero is powerful, though.
About 400,000. You know, I get it's a bonus at the end of the year, and then that keep her hopeful that things gonna be. Yeah, I just got this job, so I'm on pace. Yeah, my bonus check at the end of the year be $360,000.
At nothing.
Yeah,
you got to.
You won't go look you dead in the eye
second
with
one
it,
is
though.
what?
Because they think it's a game. They just think, dating, love, and relationships, they think of it as a game. It's just a game, so they lie.
Well, if a guy's in the throwback business, it is a game.
What do you mean?
Some girls is into it for game too. They just want to see if they can run their little situation and make it work out. And a lot of women are playing the game now. So a lot of people do think it's a game.
It sounds to me like you're justifying all this lying that you guys
No, I'm
are
not
doing.
justifying nothing, but a lot of people think it's a game. Men and women now treat dating like a game. That's why that's why families is broken now. Everything jacked up now.
Catfish TV show.
So, man, that catfish, that's unbelievable to me. 3 years online with a person, then you going to meet them.
Yeah.
But I'm in a damn stranger car. I done caught a
I
plane.
don't get that.
Man, this little dude, good-looking little black kid was on Catfish. Went to see this girl. Man, you should have seen this girl.
What?
Dog, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'd have whooped the dude on Catfish. Nev, I'd have whooped his ass.
The producer, the star.
Yeah,
I
I swear to God, I'd have stoned.
I'm with you because they know what the person looked like. For this all.
Dog, this big girl came to this dope man and was lying to me she not here. Come back later. And the little dude, good-looking little black dude, man, I couldn't understand. I said, man, he got to have plenty girlfriends back in St. Louis. You done caught this plane down here. That little dude looked so hurt.
Oh, she finally came clean and said it was her.
Me.
What's she look like?
George Wilder's mama, it was sad.
Gosh,
so
sad. All right, Steve, coming up, closing remarks right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are, last break of the day. Steve, this time is for you to just leave us with something we can go through the rest of the day with your closing remarks. And what do you have for us today, sir?
Well, just something I've had to learn, but I have to constantly remind myself of it all the time. And that is something that Bishop Kenneth Olmer taught me. He taught me something when I was going through something. I was being attacked, I thought, rather unfairly, and with a bunch of vicious lies. And what I was about to do was I had a plan of a counterattack. I'm going to say something, I'm going to set the record straight. Bishop Olmer called me just in the nick of time. I was about to make a call to a reporter. I was about to make a call to a reporter. I was about to just set the record straight. And Bishop Olmer said something to me that changed my direction. He said, Steve, stay on the wall. Stay on the wall. It's actually a scripture. I don't know which one it is, but it's something to the effect of stay on the wall. But what he explained to me was very simple. You are in a certain position in life. God has allowed you to climb, endure, overcome, survive, and thrive at a certain point in life. When people beneath you start throwing rocks up at you, when people on the floor start attacking you, saying stuff about you that ain't true, it is in your best interest to stay on the wall. Do not climb down off the wall to address this small stuff when God has put you up there on the side of the hill. You halfway up the mountain, but you're going to come back down to the bottom of the mountain because somebody was hollering insults up there. So now you come all halfway back down the mountain to address them. Why? Now you got to go all the way back up there. When all you had to do, Steve Harvey, was stay on the wall. When all you had to do was stay on that side of the mountain that God had allowed you to get to. Get on that plateau and take yourself a rest, but stay on the wall. Stay on the mountainside. Don't come off to address these people that's throwing rocks at you. Drake and Meek decided to quit coming off the wall. It makes no sense. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, you're on the wall. Why do you keep getting off the wall to address these small-minded matters and people? I'm telling you, man, just because you're famous don't make you the smartest people in the room. We're not. Just because we're famous people, we make mistakes too. Because guess what famous people happen to be? Human beings. They just got more people know their face than know yours. They not no better than you. They're not smarter than you. They're not kinder than you. They're not deeper than you. It's none of that. They may have seen a few more things, been a few more places. But guess what? If you don't adjust your thinking and you keep coming down off the wall, don't those rich, wealthy, famous people look real common to you? And don't it kind of make you just a little bit ashamed sometime when you look over there and you see somebody that you clearly know that God has blessed and allowed to get to a certain position in life? And don't it sicken you just a little bit when you look over there and they back down off the wall acting like somebody that ain't never been up on the wall? I don't want to be that person. Nicki Minaj really don't want to be that person. Cardi B, you don't really want to be that person. Because we're just defeating the purpose of climbing anyway. You can't climb the wall or the ladder and keep getting off every time somebody throw a rock at you. At one point in time, you got to keep your foot on the ladder and keep climbing. At one point in time, you just got to stay on the wall. Quit coming back down. The best lesson I learned was not to address everything that's said about me. Do you know how much stuff gets said about me, man, that I could easily straighten out? I don't even take the time to straighten it out. Because what? I'm on a mission. God got me on a mission. God got you on a mission. God trying to show you something, man. And God can't show it to you if you're going to keep acting regular. Why would God do something extraordinary for you if you just want to be ordinary? Why would God give you more if you ain't appreciative of what you have? Why would God take you high if you keep climbing back down? Just ask yourself that. So one of the things I had to come away with, quit coming off that wall to address stuff. And that's what I want everybody to consider today. And sometimes let famous people be your example. And one of the great examples was over this weekend, Drake and Meek Mill. They hugged. They squashed the beef. It's plenty of money for everybody. Drake not going to get it all. Meek not going to get it all. Cardi ain't going to get it all. Nicki Minaj ain't going to get it all. Steve Harvey ain't going to get it all. Ain't nobody going to get it all. It's plenty for everybody. Make your money. Stay on the wall. Live your life as a righteous person. Do the best you can. Stay prayed up. Because we all going to fall short of the glory at the end. All right, those are my closing remarks.
Why you ain't say Steve Harvey ain't gonna get it all, Tommy ain't gonna get it all? Why you ain't say that?
I didn't want to compare me and you.
But we're a good comparison.
It's such an obvious one. It doesn't really.
Drop the mic, Steve.
Why he always got to drop the mic? Why I don't get to drop the mic?
You ain't never said nothing that
Can't
worth
pick the
dropping
mic up.
Shut up, Junior.
What, you gonna mess around and have the mic fall on you?
Bye. Thank you. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.